Good morning. It's a beautiful Saturday here where I am in Cape Town. And we're just about to have breakfast and then go to our local market. It's reopening now since the lockdown. And I thought I'd just quickly share with you something that I wrote about this week, and that is the fear of not making it. Now, as coaches and experts, putting ourselves out there, going out on our own, it is something that we think we need to live with, this fear of not making it. But that's actually creating our own suffering. Because you see, fear is an assumption, is based on an assumption. And no wonder it stands for false evidence appearing real. But how does it work then in your mind? If you start thinking, if you have the fear of not making it, then you are thinking about it. You are thinking thoughts of not making it. So inevitably you start focusing on what you don't want. And in that, you start having the emotions of fear and doubt all the time. And if you start thinking about what you don't want, then it becomes, and you see that it's missing, it's not there yet, because you planted a seed, but now you don't give it time to actually grow. It's like you're digging it up every day. But in doing that, and then confirming to yourself that it's not there yet, now you start believing it. I'm not going to make it. And now everything that you do to put yourselves out there, is that you continue to confirm to yourself that it's not working. It's not working. So now you start predicting it. Subconsciously, you start predicting it. You are expecting it and you're confirming it to yourself by your thoughts. And you start taking things personally. If things don't work out, you think, oh my gosh, it's all about me, or it's somebody else's fault, or it's because nobody gives me a chance. Wow. And you start prophesying. You start creating these worst case scenarios in your mind. So you never give yourself the chance to actually make it. Now, the first step, of course, to become aware of this is through self-awareness. It's to become aware of what it is that's happening in your mind and to recognize it for what it is. But until you have the self-awareness, you're on autopilot. And yes, self-awareness grows. It's a journey of becoming more and more aware. It's a journey of waking up out of the dream of being an autopilot. And apart from that, it's to take ownership of your thoughts and your emotions and your words and your actions. That ownership is absolutely crucial to making a change, because without the self-awareness and taking the ownership of, okay, I'm creating this, it cannot change. So that is the first step. Growing your self-awareness, become your own observer, recognize these thoughts as my thoughts. Nobody else is out there to get me. Nobody has anything against me. If somebody doesn't respond to my post or my email or my video, it's not about me. It's about the video. And if somebody insults me, then I have the choice to accept it as an insult. Or I can say, it comes from you, it's from you. It's not about me, it's about you. Now, to do that is an amazing shift. It's the first shift from fear and lack and scarcity to abundance. Because now you can become aware, now you can choose your thoughts. I did this with one of my clients this week. And she was just totally blown away by this. And for the first time, she's actually becoming aware of what she calls blame on autopilot. So ingrained in her to defend herself all the time, to see things as a personal attack when it doesn't go her way. We have 65,000 thoughts a day, of which 95% are subconscious. And if you don't consciously become aware of what you are thinking and taking ownership for that, knowing that they come from me, nobody can make me feel fear or doubt. I do that myself. Nobody can make me mad. It's my meaning I give about the thing that somebody said, whether it's the person or the way they say it or what they said, that makes me mad. When we start realizing that, our life changes. It's liberating. It's scary as well at the same time, but it's so liberating to realize I've got power to choose. I can choose what I let in and what I don't. I can choose to be upset about what somebody says, or I can choose not to sweat the small stuff anymore. That's power. And these are your powers of creation. To take ownership of them, become aware of them, how you're using them, and to choose how to use them differently so that they work for you and not against you, so that you can create what you want and not the opposite of that. That's the first step. That is the first thing I do with all my clients. And it's also the first step in all my programs. And now I have this as a free template for you to get this little first step to become aware and take ownership. You can get that at bit.ly/claim your powers. And I hope you do. Wishing you a wonderful weekend, and I'll chat to you soon.